Imagine a place where you can explore volcanoes, rappel waterfalls, hike rainforests, soak in hot springs, and see animals that look like they were designed by a 5-year-old with a runaway imagination. Well, everywhere you travel has a story that can be told with science. Today, that place is Costa Rica. One thing Costa Rica is known for is its volcanoes. But how do they come to be? Well, the Earth's surface is on the move. Right here, I'm standing on the Caribbean tectonic plate. Out there, under the Pacific Ocean, is the Cocos plate, slowly sliding beneath me. That process, subduction, melts rock into magma, and that magma builds volcanoes. There are over 100 of them in this tiny country, and 5 are actively erupting. This is Costa Rica's most famous volcano, Arenal. It started erupting in 1968 and stopped just recently. But just because it's quiet doesn't mean it isn't hard at work. Here, below the jungle and rain, there is a lot of heat, and it's coming from magma. This magma heats groundwater, which comes to the surface as hot springs, perfect for a relaxing soak after a day full of adventure. And about 3 million years ago, 2 things happened. 1, volcanic activity created new land from eruptions, like this mountainside here, which formed during the eruption of 1968. And second, because of the movement of tectonic plates, the existing land rose up from underwater, high enough to connect 2 continents. Central America became a superhighway of biology, connecting North and South America. Animals crossed, ecosystems mixed, and the land that would one day become Costa Rica became one of the most biologically important places on Earth.
Costa Rica is the size of West Virginia. It's 0.03% of the Earth's landmass, but it has 5% of all the Earth's species found in this country. That's over 500,000 species.
Well, I just saw a white-necked Jacobin with the help of my new friend and guide, Pablo, and that's 30 new birds today. There are over 900 species of birds here. If you're not impressed, that's more types of birds in Costa Rica than all of the United States of America and Canada combined.
This place is amazing.
So why is there so much life? Well, what does life need to thrive? Number 1 is water. Costa Rica gets an incredible amount of rain, often over 100 to 300 inches per year in some places.
That's several times what most places in the United States get.
And here's the crazy part. They only use a small amount of that water. Most of it soaks into the ground or flows through rivers, into waterfalls, and eventually back to the ocean. Well, I'm going to get a closer look, so hold on. But I've been told not to drink the water. Apparently, there's monkey poop in it. And yes, there are monkeys here too. But where does all of this water come from? Well, Costa Rica sits near the equator, right in the path of the northeast trade winds. Winds that span the globe carrying the weather. Warm, moist air from the Caribbean is constantly blowing in from the east. That air hits the mountains of central Costa Rica, rises, cools, and dumps rain. It's called orographic rainfall. For better or worse, that air then lacks water when it gets to the other side of the isthmus. And geographically, Costa Rica is part of the Isthmus of Panama. Right now, I'm in Tamarindo, on the west side of the mountains, enjoying some very warm, drier air. And these global winds not only affect the weather, they affect the oceans as well. On the Gulf side, it's rainforest up to the ocean. Here, it's a much drier feel this time of year. But I have to admit, Costa Rica's weather is not that simple. It has 4 mountain chains, each with different elevations, leading to 12 microclimates around the country, from cloud forests to tropical beaches.
I visited Costa Rica in April, springtime, and it was well over 90 degrees on the coast. Wait, there's no springtime there?
No, Costa Rica does not have seasons like we do. No big winter, no big summer, because near the equator, the sun's path in the sky doesn't change much throughout the year. Day length stays close to 12 hours. The sun gets nearly overhead in the sky almost every day. So instead of hot and cold seasons, Costa Rica has wet and dry seasons.
And here we have the second thing that life needs to thrive: energy from the sun.
Which supports more vegetation, which produce seeds, flowers, and fruits. And then come the insects, animals, and birds. Life explodes with nature's bounty. But in our modern world, this beautiful landscape doesn't happen without one more thing: And that brings me to what makes Costa Rica truly special, the people. Because they chose to protect it. Not with an army, they got rid of theirs in 1948. They defend their land by respecting and caring for it. About 25% of the country is protected land and parks. Well, this area here was a grassy cattle ranch not long ago, now restored to its natural state. And it runs on almost 100% renewable energy. Primarily hydropower from lakes like Arenal here, with wind turbines as well. Throw in some geothermal from the volcanic activity and a little solar from the sun, and you've got a good thing going. Because fire built this land, wind and water shape it. Life explodes across it, and its people, they protect it. Seriously, this isn't just a place, it's a system that we can learn from. So until next time, stay curious.